monthly reset routine is a set of tasks or activities that you perform at the beginning or end of each month to help you refresh, organize, and prepare for the upcoming weeks. It's like hitting the reset button on your life or daily habits to ensure that you're staying on track with your goals and responsibilities. This routine can vary widely depending on your lifestyle, priorities, and personal preferences, but some common elements might include reviewing your goals, assessing what progress you've made and what adjustments you need to make for the next month, cleaning and decluttering, dedicating some time to tidying up your living spaces, declutter areas that have accumulated mess, and do any necessary deep cleaning. Health and wellness, evaluate your healthy habits such as exercise, diet, and sleep, make any adjustments as necessary, and ensure you're taking proper care of your physical and mental well-being. Also, one of the most important is the reflection and gratitude. So taking a moment to reflect on the past month, acknowledging your achievements and areas for improvement, practicing gratitude by focusing on the positive aspects of your life. So in this video, I'll be showing you my monthly reset routine. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to your new home. Welcome to your new home. These are the friends. Be nice. Play nice. You're gonna love it here. Part of my monthly reset is doing things that makes me happy. So lately I've just been loving plants. I've been into seeing all the green. You know, it's kind of like my new hobby. And so I went and got myself some new plants. I got 2 monsteras. So I got the Monstera deliciosa, and I also got the Monstera adenosai. There you go, that's how you say it. And I just think these are beautiful. I got them as babies, so they were really cheap. They were like $7.99 each. Usually these plants go for upward of $30, $40 plus, depends on how big they get. So I got them for a steal. And I've just been loving the greenery, just seeing all the bloomage and stuff like that. It's spring. I will be getting some flowers soon, so I just thought that would be great. So for my newfound plant hobby, I have decided to invest in some gardening tools and just things that would help my plants thrive. So I went on Amazon and I found these moisture meters. These were so affordable. I think it was like $13 for the pack of 2. And so they're just moisture meters where you stick it into the soil and it tells you if it's dry, moist, or wet. And this will help with underwatering and overwatering. You don't need to use these, but you could also just use your finger to check the soil. But honestly, I didn't really want to get my fingers messy and I don't want to disrupt the plants too much. So this just makes it a breeze. So I'm just showing you here how it works. So you just stick it into the soil. I noticed this one needed a nice little drink. So then I am misting. I don't water anymore. I just mist them because I don't want to overwater them. And I put some hydrogen peroxide into my water, just like a couple tablespoons. And this is a prayer plant, okay? And they are so finicky. They are bougie. They do not like tap water. So I had to go and get some distilled water. I did not know plants could be bougie, but they are. But all my other plants, I planted some nice beautiful flowers, and I'm hoping that these will bloom in the spring to show you. But this one needed a drink as well. And I also have another flower that actually kind of died, and when I went to the garden center, the person was like telling me not to worry because they're super finicky. Like, look at this, it was just dying. I think it had a bit of a climate shock because we brought it in from Walmart and then we brought it out in the cold and then brought it into my house. So anyways, but yeah, you can let me know down below if you would like a plant tour. I've been really enjoying plant content because it's just like my little happy space. I love looking at it in the morning, you know, and I got both diffusers off Amazon. Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront down below. And actually, I'm unboxing this diffuser right now. This has got to be my new favorite. It lasts up to, it says 6 hours, but I don't think it's 6 hours. I really truly believe it's like 4 hours, to be honest with you. But it changes colors. The protector is so nice. I think this was, I want to say $30, but it's in my Amazon storefront if you want one. But I just wanted to add some humidity to my plants, and I keep them all together so they kind of share like this mini microclimate, and the color is just great. It's super quiet, you know. I like the misting sound. It helps me go to sleep. But yeah, I put these on for my plants and they've been loving it. So not only have I become getting into plants, my parents have been getting into plants too. So my dad got jealous that he saw my plant stand and he's like, I want one too. So I got him the same one. So I'm just sitting up here and just assembling it for him because I don't think he would probably, he just let me do it, honestly. And this was so easy to assemble. I think in the other video you guys would have seen me assemble the first one that I got in my room. I just thought it was super aesthetic. It's black. I think it's carbon treated bamboo, I believe, or something. I think it looks great. It came in a lighter color. I wanted the darker color, and so easy to assemble, and the instructions were literally pictures. Okay, I'm in my Bob the Builder era, I'm telling you. So now I let my dad arrange his plants on how he liked, and they're now thriving. Like, I will show you a video of them because they are so beautiful. They're so happy. Like, we changed the soil, and yeah, like a lot of them were like dying from last year through the winter, but now they are sprouting for springtime. So when I do my deep cleans, I kind of make a list in my head of like what I would like to clean. First on the list is obviously going to be the bathroom because it's the most used, it gets the dirtiest the fastest. On there is also my room because I spend, of course, the majority of time in there. My at-home office, and then also I like to clean the kitchen and then the downstairs bathroom. I also tag on any laundry that I have to do or any other little cleaning or things like DIY projects that I have to do. So I bought this Barkeeper's product off Amazon and I've seen it in the dollar store and it is amazing, okay? It's meant to be used on like water stains, anything rusting, anything like in your bathroom to shine it, and I am telling you, it is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna link it in my Amazon storefront because this product is crazy. You don't even need a lot. So I just sprinkled some on the sink, and then I also put some Fabuloso just to make it like suds up. And I'm using my Scrub Mommy, you know, Scrub Daddy. If you want a sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say no to that. But yeah, so I'm just scrubbing down all the areas, making sure everything's nice and disinfected, and then I'm also scrubbing down the faucet because I guess there's a lot of minerals left over in the tap water, and it leaves mineral stains, and they don't look so great. But this Barkeeper stool stuff really gets that out, and it looks nice and shiny after. I also didn't want to waste products, so I had this little basin of the water with disinfectant. So I just put anything that was on the counter, disinfected everything, wiped it down, and I'm letting that drain right now. Okay, so this is an old school hack, and it's to clear your drains. Now, if you have anything stuck in your drains, you know, build up all that stuff. So you're gonna put baking soda down the drain, and then you're gonna pour vinegar. And I love doing this because it makes it seem like the high school science projects. Now, the one thing you gotta do is block the drain, okay? Because you want that pressure to like shoot through and clear out everything that's been in there. And look, it's coming out little drain hole there, and I know everything's nice and clean. This also gets rid of that smell that you get from like things just being stuck in the faucet. And then right after that, you want to drain it with hot water, boiling if you can. So I'm also going around and I'm refilling all the soaps, refilling my Q-tips and my little face wipes, making sure that everything is reset for the next week. So I actually bought a electric rechargeable scrubber, and I showed it in another video, and I actually returned it to Amazon because I was not happy with it. It was an $80 product, and I really felt like a $20 product. So I literally returned it. I went to the dollar store. I got me a scrubber for dishes that has the soap dispenser in it, built in, and I just used this and I scrubbed my entire tub. Now, I really hate the soap stains, you know, that black stain that gets on your tub, and I was having a hard time scrubbing it because my back would be hurting. You know, I got some scoliosis, okay? And I tried it with a mop, and it wasn't enough pressure, so I got like a duster. It's like a flat duster, and that's been working, but it also doesn't have enough pressure. So then I decided, you know what, let's Google it, and people said to use this like little soap dispenser. This one actually did work out. It's just my back be hurting, okay? So I really bought that extendable, rechargeable scrubber to avoid the back pain, and it didn't. That's alright. So we're just cleaning up the entire bathtub, making sure the mold, mildew, scum, all that stuff gets out. And then we're gonna give it a nice little rinse. I always usually leave the toilet for last because this is, like, to me, the dirtiest thing. But I'm using some Lysol disinfectant spray and the barkeeper stool to get that nice white porcelain shine. And usually I like to wipe everything. Make sure you're wiping everything. Otherwise, you're still going to get some smell. There's still going to be that bacterial growth. So I just make sure I'm sanitizing each and everything and getting in all those crevices and making sure the bathroom smells nice. So I've been noticing that the things that we use in the shower or things that just stay in the bathtub, of course, they're getting moldy and they're getting smells. So I decided to try the barkeepers on this, and I was amazed. Wait till you see the transformation that this rug went through, because you see all that mold, all that stuff, all that mildew, okay? This killed it all. It was sparkling white by the time I finished it, and I was so shocked. The only thing was that I didn't have a proper, like, scrubber to actually, like, get in there and scrub it. But honestly, it did a really, really good job. At one point, I just took the scrub mommy and I was just scrubbing it out. Like, look how dirty the water is. This was so satisfying to me because this is what traps the smell. Because the water gets trapped under the moisture, bacteria loves moisture, so there's mold and all that stuff. So yeah, we got this nice and clean. I'm also going to be doing the baking soda and vinegar trick here on the bathtub and make sure all the drains are nice and unclogged. I wish I had that little snake thing so I could clear out the giant chunks of hair, because I know my hair is down this sink. I know it is down this sink. I don't have the drain cleaner, which, like, degrades it. Don't have that, but I will get some. But for now, the vinegar and baking soda should do the trick. And then I am washing it down with some piping hot water from the tap. Next, to go down to the kitchen, so I'm just loading the dishwasher, putting all the dishes, clearing out the kitchen counter, anything that's on the stove, putting it away, and just making sure that the space is nice and clean so that when I go in there to disinfect everything, I don't get it on the dishes. And then once I'm done cleaning, I can put the dishes away. So for some reason this weekend I had a lot of energy, okay? Because I decided to, like, deep clean the entire kitchen, and usually by this point I am exhausted. Cleaning takes a lot of energy, okay? So I decided to take this degreaser, this Lysol degreaser, which I haven't used in a while, but I thought I would just degrease this entire stove because I cook on here once a week, my parents cook on here, everybody cooks on here. There's definitely a lot of oil buildup on here. And then I also wanted to wipe down the stove top with all the buttons, stuff like that, and also the giant fan on top and the counters. I haven't done that yet. I wanted to do the cabinet, like the cabinets, but I haven't had the chance to, but I will. wanted to see just how good this Barkeeper's product was, so I also used the degreaser and the Barkeeper on the oven. I don't think we've cleaned this since we moved in, and I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I just wanted to try it out, see if it could, you know, cut through this grease, and it did. It did wonders. Like, wait till you see the before and after, because this was crazy. It was so easy to clean. You didn't even have to let it sit for a while, actually. But I think now that this is clean, it's going to be a lot easier to clean it in the future. There's going to be a lot less dirt buildup, a lot less grease, and it's going to look a lot better. Now, of course, I gotta tackle the kitchen sink. Now, this gets a lot of use because we wash all our produce in it, the fruits and vegetables, you know, everything gets washed here. So I felt like this needed a deep clean. And this is stainless steel, so I decided to use the Barkeeper stool because you can use on that. Put a little bit of soap in there, scrub that down, make sure everything's nice and disinfected, so that the next day when I go to cook and clean, this will be nice and tidy. So I actually had used the entire baking soda pack for everything that I had cleaned. So I just used leftover here and put some vinegar, made sure to block the hole, and then make sure to flush with hot water. The next time I do this, I'm going to use boiling water, but I just didn't want to wait for the kettle to boil. And then I'm just going down and disinfecting the entire kitchen counter, making sure everything's nice and clean, just using the spray soap bottle that I have here, and maybe I think I added some Lysol spray to this as well. Now I thought I would tackle the microwave because this has not been cleaned since the last time I cleaned it, which was a couple months ago. Okay, and this bevel gets used every day, used and abused. So I just went in with the degreaser, wiped that all down, wiped down the fingerprints. Does anyone have any tricks to getting the smell out of microwaves? I saw a short where this guy put a cup of water and some lemon juice and just put that on for like a minute or so, and that's supposed to absorb the smell, but I've never tried it. Let me know if you have. Let me know any tricks you have, because I will take them. I hope you enjoyed this monthly reset. I hope this inspired you to clean, to get organized. Let me know if you have your monthly reset routine and what do you do to clean. And if you got this far, comment a toilet emoji down below or anything that's cleaning related. Okay, see you next video. Bye guys.